Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Phillip Siddiq Show. We are sitting with, I know she's modest, but I'm going to say it, royalty in many more ways than you could ever imagine. We're sitting down with Nichelle Nichols. I'm going to try not to geek out. I'll try to be professional, but it's going to be very, very difficult. Nichelle, how are you?
And the pleasure is mine.
Interview over, you guys. So, Nichelle, tell us, how did you get started in acting?
Um, I've been acting for so long, I'm going to have to think about that. But I grew up in this business I was a singer and a dancer, a ballerina, and I couldn't do any more than when they said, "Would you like to do this picture?"
Yes.
But say yes. Where's the script? And I love doing this work. It brings out the best in me, the best that I love doing. And I couldn't be happier being me and doing what I do.
Interesting you should say that, because a lot of us, our first introduction was with you on Star Trek.
Yes.
And let me tell you, 'cause we used to watch, it was on black and white, on the television before the social media.
Yes.
And when we saw the crew and we saw you,
Yes.
it was, we'd never seen anything like that.
Oh, how wonderful! I never come on to to do what I do without doing it with all my heart and soul. I enjoy the people who have brought me on. I enjoy the people who are out there seeing what I do and write to me or come to see me. It's a joy. It's doing what I do, have gotten to be able to do, is a joy to me.
Michelle, you got me sweating up here. Oh my goodness. Now let's talk about Star Trek. I would say it also pushed the civil rights movement, because I mean, you, of your crew, you had almost everybody.
Absolutely. But Star Trek, the crew in Star Trek were all like that. We were proud to be part of Star Trek. We had our roles to do, and we turned to each other, gave each other everything that we had, so that they give back to us everything they had to give. It was wonderful. It was a wonderful time.
I mean, we saw so many episodes, and you propelled so many of us as children, but especially black children, to see you. I mean, you weren't just a side piece.
Yeah.
You were the communications expert.
I was a communications officer, and it was a joy to not only to be an actor, but to give and to go in there and find what else it's got to give when I'm giving out to the people that are out there. And I've had so many people come and tell me something near close enough to say, all right. I don't.
Right, Nichelle. I'm telling you.
But it's wonderful.
Yeah. Now you're also having a conversation with Dr. Jameson. You're opening up the first a black astronaut to go into space.
Yeah.
Would it be presumptuous for me to say that you laid the groundwork for that to happen?
I would be no less than proud to say to you that I give my all to make for that to be true. because when you're performing on television or on the stage or theater or whatever, you're giving your all. You're giving your all of what you've got in that role to present, to give. You give that all, and the world is going to love you. They're going to love that person that you gave them, you know?
I mean, yeah, I mean, to
That means a lot to me.
starting in Star Trek,
Uh-huh.
did you think it would go on as far as it's been with the television show? I mean, you even had cartoons out for Star Trek. We would watch those too. And then the big screen movies. And then you have all these younger Trekkies and Star Trek films. Did you guys have an idea it would blossom into that?
We don't have Trekkies, we have Trekkers. Every last one of them are Trekkers. They're wonderful. And they'll come up and talk to me about the last role that I did or the last scenes that we did, and talk about them, and they'll talk about, was that really necessary for that to be? And we'll talk about it. I go away, and they said, because I thought it was when you did so and so and so. I knew that you were. I feel bigger than life when I'm delighted.
You know that means you left a mark on our hearts.
It means that the mark that I left on your heart are right here on mine. Right here on mine.
If you could see me, you'd see me turning red as a beet. Nichelle Nichols. Oh my. Okay. I'm dead. I am officially dead. We're going to end the interview. So many people, I guess, want to get in line and take photos and talk to her. So, Nichelle, thank you so much.
It is my pleasure.
No, my pleasure. I mean, this is like a dream come true. It is.
For me too.
Yes.
Thank you.
Fan, I just can't thank you enough.
Live long and prosper.
Live long and prosper.